He answered every call, to honor, to duty, to war. That's how the Avengers Doomsday trailer opens. Not with explosions, not with jokes, but with Thor speaking to his father and what he asked for next. Might confirm that this isn't just another battle, it might be Thor's last. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're breaking down Thor's return in Avengers Doomsday, why love's role is far more important than people realize, and why this trailer feels like it's preparing us for the end of Thor's journey. Chris Hemsworth is officially returning as Thor in Avengers Doomsday, and this already tells us something important. Thor isn't here for a cameo. He isn't here for a comic relief. He's here because his story isn't finished yet. But this time, Thor doesn't return alone. It's been confirmed that India Rose Hemsworth will once again play Love, the child Thor adopted at the end of Thor: Love and Thunder. And this detail matters more than people think. The last time we saw Thor, he wasn't a king. He wasn't a warrior chasing glory. He was a father. We saw Thor and Love fighting together, side by side. And that ending wasn't a joke or a one-off gag. It was set up. With Love returning in Avengers Doomsday, it strongly suggests she won't be just protected. She'll be fighting alongside Thor. And that brings us to Jarnbjorn. At the end of Love and Thunder, Love is seen wielding Jarnbjorn, Thor's legendary axe from the comics. This isn't just a cool weapon choice. Jarnbjorn represents legacy, brutality, and battles Thor survived before Mjolnir ever defined him. If Love is still wielding Jarnbjorn in Doomsday, it symbolizes something deeper. Thor isn't just fighting anymore, he's passing something on. And that idea ties directly into the trailer's most emotional moment. Throughout the trailer, we hear Thor speaking to his father. He answered every call, to honor, to duty, to war. Fate has given him something he never sought, a child. That line alone tells us Thor sees this moment as fate, not coincidence. Then comes the most important part. Lend me the strength of the All-Fathers so that I may fight once, defeat one more enemy, and return home to her. Fight once, defeat one more enemy? That doesn't sound like someone planning for the next saga. That sounds like someone preparing for a final stand. Thor doesn't ask to win the war. He doesn't ask to rule. He doesn't ask for glory. He asks to return home. And then he says this, not as a warrior, but as warmth. To teach her not battle, but stillness, the kind I never knew. That line might be the most telling of all. Thor is no longer defined by combat. He's defined by what comes after, which raises the biggest question of all. Marvel loves legacy endings. Iron Man sacrificed himself. Steve Rogers chose a life. Black Panther became a symbol. Thor may be headed toward something different, either a final sacrifice or a permanent departure from war. Whether Thor dies in Avengers Doomsday or survives to finally lay down his weapons, this trailer makes one thing clear. Thor isn't fighting because he has to. He's fighting so he doesn't have to fight ever again. So what do you think? Is Avengers Doomsday setting up Thor's final battle? Does Love carry on his legacy? And is Jarnbjorn the symbol of what comes next? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.